questions?
Question.
Yes.
You talk a lot about business to consumer social networking. What are your thoughts on business to business social networking? How does it differ from the social media space?
There are sites for business. There are sites for businesses. For example, our target market is businesses. We're not consumers. We want businesses to hire us. So we're on Facebook actually.
Well, the best way to go is like let's say LinkedIn. I would say LinkedIn. LinkedIn actually now opens up for companies, so you can have your company on there. Like you can have their own page, and you can have people follow your company. So that's like the best way to go because you meet other people who are actually in business. There's another web social networking site that just opened. I have to look for the name of it, but it's just starting. But they're saying that it's going to be kind of like LinkedIn. Definitely, like the best way to go in that thing is just maybe using your site as the way to do it. Having blogging and having things like maybe like case studies, like things that you've done, or saying highlighting probably like some of your work on your blog or on your page and stuff like that, and then emailing those businesses that you're interested in, working with, and saying like, oh hey, by the way, I was thinking of you, and then sending it to them, or just clipping like articles that you find and emailing, because I do think that email should be, I think it's part of social media. That's how I see it.
Anyone else? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I'm with the William James Foundation supporting entrepreneurs, and I've been asked by my boss to be more on Facebook with the foundation. And one of my concerns, like it's like, yeah, but everybody in this field, we operate in this pretty small field of entrepreneurs interested in social and environmental issues. But I feel like I'm very self-conscious about reposting something that people have already seen from 5 other sites. So how do you stay relevant?
Like, what would you repost?
I don't know. An article about trends in small businesses in 2011 in the small business section of the Wall Street Journal, or in the small business section of a more specific publication.
Maybe your clients haven't seen that. Maybe your followers haven't seen that. It also, when you repost something, it also helps your search engine optimization. So if I Google something, your website would come up. Maybe for other websites, but maybe you have more traffic, or that would come up. Siobhan, do you have any thoughts?
I didn't hear the question. Sorry.
I'm very self-conscious about being relevant to followers, and so sometimes I will hesitate to post something or repost something, an article that I think everybody has seen it well, because there are like 5, 10, or 50 publications or sites that people know in our community, I assume already seen it. So I'm a perfectionist in it, and
Okay. I would still post it because I do think that this one thing about us is about this society is it becomes like information overload, and the thing is like in a way we kind of become like this ADHD society. So people are so used to seeing things real time that a lot of people sometimes miss things, and I've seen it all the time. Like something will be posted like yesterday, and people haven't seen it yet because they're so used to just seeing whatever they have seen at the time they were on. So you're never sure who has actually seen it. So I would just post it, or even if, let's say you're like, well, maybe if people have already seen it, what you can do is just add like a little, your take on it. Just add a little like, I don't know, like 50 characters, and just say like, wow, like my take on this, and then, so people are like, oh, okay, and then they'll want to read to see if they agree with you or not. So that's what I would do.
So I've done the whole personal side of social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all of that, but I'm really trying. My business thus far has been the old-fashioned word of mouth, but I'm really trying to use this, like we were discussing before, as help to develop and build my brand. But what I see as a challenge is making sure that that I'm getting the right followers, that I'm following the right people on Twitter, and that the people that are on my fan page just aren't, people that I know. So what are the keys to building those networks? I know how to do it in LinkedIn, well, I think I know how to do it in LinkedIn, but how do I get more people to follow, to listen to me, to actually use my fan page, and the likes?
Or you have to be fun. You have to be different. One trick to Facebook pages is you can offer incentives. Like clothing companies offer special discounts exclusively to their Twitter followers or to the Facebook pages, and they're not the same. So everything on your Twitter doesn't always have to be in your Facebook, and vice versa. There are different mediums, and you could say, in Twitter, you should actually have 10 times more posts than Facebook. Facebook should be like 5 to 6 posts per day to not be annoying to the real people. But everyone on Twitter posts like all the time, and they read it. It's you check it on the bus.
And just like keywords, like that's one thing on Twitter. Like for my personal Twitter, with my personal Twitter, like you can't help who follows you. People will follow you. You can't help that.
Right.
But it's who you follow. And there's sites out there like Twives, TWIVES, and we follow with our lists. And you can put yourself on this list, and then people, when they follow those lists, they'll actually follow you as well. And if people are searching for those keywords, and let's say that you posted something with that keyword, people will follow you. Like I've noticed that sometimes when I share an article with people and it has like a keyword they're interested in, they'll follow me because of that. And like I was telling you with the alerts, if you see someone, let's say like you're here in DC doing event planning, I don't know if you are, but let's say you are, and you like put a keyword saying like DC events, and you see someone saying, posting like, hey, anybody know a cool event in DC to go to? I would follow that person and then talk to them and stuff. And then that would be a good way, because then, like, let's say, like, I know, like, Follow Fridays, people don't do it as much anymore. But now that there's like, those paper ones, like, some people find it annoying, but some people find it helpful, like, paper.li. And there are different ones like that people, if they see, like, it's based on keywords. So people, like, let's say, like, your post was, like, the most popular one. They'll post on that person's thing, and let's say that person has a lot of followers, then people will follow you. So that's what I would do.
So you say it should be, thank you for that, but you say it should be fun. So should I have a separate Twitter account for my personal stuff and then another one for business?
I think she doesn't, but I think so. I mean, it's never black and white. It's right now everything is like 2 circles, and there's always the middle. But I find it annoying. Like one of my friends is the publisher of a newsletter, of a local newsletter, and on his Facebook and Twitter, personal Twitter, it's only about his newspaper. And I also follow the newspaper, and it's the same thing, so I get the same thing twice, and I don't care. And I actually, because it's annoying, so I unfriended the newspaper because I get everything through the friend. But now I don't know anything about the friend. So I think it should be different. I think you could cross-promote some things. And fun, especially because you're an event.
Yeah, so that's my catch. So I do public and private sector events. So private sector, I do, corporations or what have you, but I also do individuals. So like personal things, I might do something for someone in here, a birthday party or what have you. But and the public sector being, the government or what have you. So I'm kind of torn, and I recognize that my marketing needs to be segmented to reach those different audiences. So my strategies or tactics or what have you need to be segmented to reach those different branches. But when I'm tweeting, or I post something on my Facebook fan page, sometimes I want it to reach everybody. Sometimes I may only want it to reach my friends because it was a private event, or sometimes I may need it to reach just the public sector, government perspective, because they're very different from private sector. So kind of torn.
I think it should be different.
Is it the same name? The
It's the same business then.
So it is. I mean, your Facebook page, like your personal Facebook could be for your friends.
Right, so, and I have a
Facebook
fan
wall.
page for my
For your fan
business.
page, it should be for your business, so you can be posting the things in your wall that you'd be posting on your page.
Right, but,
For the private and public one, I would probably have 2 Facebook fan pages. But the thing is, like, you know, like I was saying though, the only thing I worry about is that for the public, like the government, because you say you do things for the government, they probably wouldn't be going to your Facebook page. It would probably be the people, you know, that are doing like the private events, they'd be going to your Facebook page, not the government ones. That's more, you know, so that one, I mean, maybe just having one Facebook page, because I don't think that the government really should go to your Facebook page. For your Twitter though, maybe I probably would have 2, one for the public sector and one for the private sector. I tend to like think that you can combine both, but it also depends. You know, like for you, I probably wouldn't do that. Maybe for the private one, I would kind of combine the personal and the private together, because people want to see that your personality shine through in that aspect. But for the public one, I probably would have that separate.
Are there ways that you can use groups as far as how you send out your list or how you send messages out to your audience? Do you know what I mean? Like if you have a Facebook page, if you have a, like you were saying with Twitter, you were saying that if you can put the tag name, you said something about, I don't know.
The hashtag?
The hashtag. What exactly is that?
It's like a keyword.
Okay.
It's like you put a pound and then it's like the keyword.
And does that, once you put the pound and then the keyword, does it automatically create a list, or what does it do once you do that?
No, I mean, it's just a better way just for people to search for it.
Okay.
So that it's really, it doesn't like segment like to a list or anything.
Okay, can you do something like that on Twitter, or that's something you can only pretty much do on Facebook?
No, you can't do that on Twitter. You can do it on Facebook. But not on Twitter.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, before